Alright, we are live and hopefully everything's sounding good and looking good. Get the Christmas lights in there. Yeah, playing Dead Rising, whatever the fuck. Dead Rising 4 tonight. Very Christmassy game. Yeah, I played it a little last year. Sorry. Played it last year and we're back with it again this year. And what is going on with it? I don't know what that was. Whoa. Something's up with the frame rate, ain't it? Alright. Everybody hold. What is going on? I am barely into the game. I think I'm like, I just got to the mall. I don't even remember how to play. Jesus Christ. I don't know why the frame rate is like tanked so much. Yeah, it does take a bit to open up. I don't even know if I'll get at that point tonight, but I'm playing this on my PC. I don't know why. Like last year I played it and it was perfectly fine. Like visuals, graphics. I'll put the graphics on medium. Go to advanced options. Is there something that like turn that off? Turn those off. Okay. Game Pass? No, I've owned it. I owned it for since last year. I picked it up. So what does this do? Oh yeah, I got the crabs. Alright. Big Liam style. What does that mean? Throwables. Where's my healing weapons? Oh, okay, that's how I do it. Okay, no worries. Okay, so that's... I'm trying to relearn the controls.
Aren't you a little old for dressed up?
Alright.
Alright, I just want through. You guys are nuts.
I gotta defeat all the maniacs. I kind of forget what was going on last time, so if anybody wants to remember, I guess go watch the stream from last year. Orange juice. There we go. the stream is dying. Like, the quality of it. I don't know what's going on. Is something up with my computer, maybe? It buffering. Here, let me try. What is going on? What is, like, I'm trying to find the issue. I feel like I wasn't having this much trouble. I'm just like watching and waiting for something to happen. I don't see it. It seems to be working good for me. Yeah, I'll see if it keeps happening. I will say, like, the game is, like, not doing so hot. And I don't know why, because this game runs perfectly fine. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Actually, I wonder if this might help if I put it in full screen. That seems to help it a little bit. Alright, that seemed to smooth it out quite a bit. So let's try one more thing. I'm sorry, I know this is annoying as hell. I'm just curious on something.
Am I supposed to be intimidated by you maniacs? Yes, I am a little.
Jesus. So it looks like putting it at full screen seemed to have fixed almost all of the issues. Shit. Alright, grab the game sword. Come on. There we go.
Not a real boxer without at least a few whack jobs.
Alright. We got a skill point, so let's spend these bad boys. Have I not spent any of them? Increase the chance of opens. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Has it been looking better? gotta open this. So hopefully everybody's week has been. Oh, you fucker!
Well, that's the fact. Now, Rick seems to be up for starting a small front end.
Okay. Okay. Woo. How do I change my weapon? I'm like all over the place. Ooh. Damn. Am I gonna do Mega Stream last year? Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I'd really like to. I don't want to make any promises. You know, I definitely want to like improve on last year, especially with like Christmas Eves and Christmas Days. What's great about our Christmas Day this year is I think we're just we're literally gonna do like dinner at Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, then like open presents on Christmas Day, and then we're done. We're not doing Christmas Eve dinner or Christmas Day dinner. Sorry, like the big thing is Christmas Eve, which I've always like. I hate it, like, cause once you open presents and stuff, like I'm over it. Not in a bad way, not in, like I got what I wanted, but I'm always like, yep, I want to move on past Christmas, and it's not that I don't enjoy dinner with my family. It's just, you know, one of those things where I'm, you know, shit. I'm ready to like just relax because it's a lot, especially having a kid. Like it's a lot. Trust me, it's a lot. So that being said, I would like to maybe do more on Christmas Eve / Christmas Day, because last year Christmas Day was obviously, you know, kind of smaller. Ooh, I gotta pick up the candy cane, right? We gotta go Christmassy with this shit. But, so at the moment, you know, obviously I'm planning on doing some way to fix it. It wouldn't be the 25 streams of Christmas if I didn't miss a day. But I would definitely like to, like, make up for lost time. That's kind of where I'm sitting at the moment. You know, I'll say this, and I know that, like, no one else can see this. You know what? This is not the time to fuck with this. I'll do it later. I feel like my monitor is always, like, a little grayed out. And I feel like the colors could be a lot better. Went from cultist to also that guy like straight up teleported. How's everybody's week going? No. It's not like the monitor is broken or anything. I just don't like. I'm really bad with like settings. Like I know what I want. I know what I want. Wow. Oh no. What happened to him? Ooh.
What the hell is going on here?
Yeah, nothing wrong with the monitor. I just want to change the settings. Because, like, I'm looking at like that's actually being streamed, it's definitely a lot more vibrant colors. I just don't know like how I said it wrong. It does look like my stream is not as smooth as my actual gameplay. So let me know if it's bad.
Some survivors were gathered together after a fire near the tunnel. He's been making sure they have food and supplies, training a few volunteers to serve as anti-zombie militia. Tom's people is a group of men.
Folding chair, baby.
Tom wasn't able to report back with her right away, so he's wanted to provide food and shelter while I'm here. I'm not here to profit off of his suffering.
How do I do it? Tag the keypad. Oh. Alternative mode. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. There we go.
It is amazing how useful this filter is.
It is amazing how bad his acting is. So let me. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. I really need to have. I don't want to like drop the. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm like relearning all the controls as we play. This is the problem when you play a game once a year.
Well, set my balls on fire.
Did you have you seen any thoughts on your Twitch recap? I mean, actually surprising that I got 22 followers this year. Oh, God. But I guess it makes sense. It's just like I feel like I did a lot more last year, but I guess I did all right this year.
Military assholes were investigating what happened here.
Your thoughts on my Twitch recap? Oh. How do I sprint? Oh, but yeah. It'll definitely be interesting to see how next year goes. I mean, I definitely took a long break. You know, it sucks. I think that if I had, you know, kept up with it.
Says all these people were lined up for the big Black Friday sale.
Yeah, I know. I mean, obviously I shouldn't have gone on hiatus, but you know. You know, I definitely should have kept going. Sorry, work stuff. All right, it's holy shit kebab. But we'll see what next year brings us. I mean, you know, it's not over. My whole streaming life is ahead of me.
Nah, need a better shot. The hell am I even looking at? Soldiers didn't do this.
God, this is very high graphics, just so you know. This game looks like dog shit.
Get out of here. Calm down, pal. There's plenty to go around.
Ugh.
Hey, buddy. My seat. Beat it. Oh, you're Frank West. You're the hero of Willamette. Look, hey, man,
Who's
things
knocking on the fucking
should
window?
totally work together. You know, and share the story. Right. Seriously. Hey, I mean, editor Paula. She's got a podcast. It's really popular.
Someone's knocking on my window.
Investigating these
Oh, apparently it's fireworks.
That's the name of this outfit? Yeah. Paula's an expert on it. You know, actually, I would
It's
love
me, Big Money Liam.
girlfriend. Where is she? I think she's in City Hall in Old Town. Yeah, go talk to her. Shit. I can't wait to see her face when she hears I got Frank West working for us. Damn. Yeah, it's. See you around.
Alright. Now can this game start?
So this guy, Brad Park, director of CDC, says there's an outbreak in Willamette, and little Vicky Chu is already there, getting the scoop. My scoop.
Masky.
So, we're flying over Willamette. Wham! Rock.
It keeps stuttering for you?
I quickly learned
I mean, obviously I can't. Here, I'll view it on my phone again.
an interest in
Now that there's actual movement going on.
Falls front entrance, which, and this is the second thing I learned, turns out to be the bloodiest, ugliest, weirdest thing I've ever seen. Definitely not front page material. Depending on the publication. So Obscurus isn't the only act in town, but they sure ain't handing out blankets either. So I'm heading to maybe find out what they're up to.
I'm just gonna put the.
Fingers crossed.
At least, like, on my, okay, well, I just did, fuck up my camera, so. I really need a new webcam. Hold on. It's the cord. It's like super, it's like flimsy. Oh, fuck. Great, now it's... Visuals...
Hello?
Is it Frank West, stage of Willamette?
Yes. Though I also answered, hey asshole, or Frank.
Yeah, I'm Paula.
So I see. It looks fine on mine. So I'd be interested to see when you watch Ryan's stream if you have a similar issue.
So, I hear you have something.
Okay. First of all, do I have skills? New skills? Skill points 5. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and do. I don't know. Mine's working fine. Like I don't see any buffering, but you know we'll wait, I guess, and see. I'll go back and watch it. Just like next time it happens, make a mental note of what was going on so I can actually physically check it, if that's possible. Do I have a flashlight? That's ever since I started watching, of course. If it happens again, because I mean I'm watching, but you know I'm only doing so much. Okay, not controller. Is there? Do I have like a? First of all, how do I run? Hold RB. Okay. Do I not have? There we go. I guess I don't have like a flashlight.
There's like a million zombies out there. I'm gonna drive through them. Help me out for a second?
What?
We're gonna get creative. Grab that blueprint, will ya? Alright, let's put this baby together.
Oh my gosh, stupid fucking phone.
Come on, sweetheart, move it.
Oh my god, shut up. Dude, this might not be my night. It has been a rough night. Okay, so now what am I doing? Combo the vehicles. Something else happens, I'm done. So.
Wow, you've never done this before, have you?
I only took shop last night.
Well, I think my chances are better on my own. Alright, here, you give it a try.
Thanks.
Whatevs. I'll open the gate for you.
May as well roll up to say hello first.
Alright. What are we doing here now? So now the game's opened up a bit, I assume? Frozen Completely? What is Frozen Completely? I just wasn't playing for a second. Did I run out of ammo? I can't tell. So what's this event? Kill 25 enemy soldiers. Alright. What do I get for that? An exosuit. Alright. I assume the exosuit I can only use like these weapons specifically. Oh, you had to refresh. Okay. I finally got an exosuit. I don't know, what's wrong with it? Like, what specifically is wrong with it? I thought Dead Rising games were always, like, stupid. Is it just because, like, I understand that the game is just, like, not well made. Well, yeah, it is not very funny. I'll give it that. But, you know, I feel like it does the job. Gameplay-wise. But I guess I've only played for, like, an hour, so I haven't checked to see. Yeah, I mean, you know, I've never beaten them. I've just, like, messed around in them. Which, I guess if you've only messed around in them, like, this won't feel that, like, different. A little bit of 1, a little bit of 2, Case West, a little bit of 3. I've dabbled in, I think, almost every single one of them, for the most part. Three was the first game I got on Xbox, when I got the Xbox. That's like literally what I bought the console with. Because I couldn't think of any other game on the Xbox that I wanted, like, specifically. Alright. Alright, so I should probably get back to my thing. Oh, it's like a... I keep wanting to press... I think it was really the only available game through almost the entire lifespan of that console. Did you watch Nakey Jakey's video on Starfield? I feel like it accurately, like, described my feelings on it. Kind of all my issues with it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's the takeaway you should have for it. I just feel like it is not their best game, and it's not even like an evolution. It's not a step forward. It is a bit of a step backwards. It's not completely awful, and yeah, I mean, it's not worth your time. I'll say that. It like, and there's no saving it. Like it's not a situation where like there's bugs and stuff, and it's like, oh, it's unplayable because of bugs. It's unplayable because the game, like, it is not what was advertised.
Alright, Wallace at the doors around the back.
Yeah, no, it's not even close to what was advertised. And like, you can't fix that. Just like, you know, we talk about Cyberpunk, where Cyberpunk was supposed to be this huge open world RPG. Seen reviews, seen some gameplay, and I think it's a complete piece of shit that Bethesda has to gaslight senior reviewers when they just didn't get it. Yeah, no, I mean, I think Bethesda went pretty hardcore on the it's a Bethesda game. It's like, yes, but like, it's a Bethesda game is okay, but it needs to be more than a Bethesda game from like 10 years ago. Right. No. I'm saying more so where like Cyberpunk would, like, if like you specifically, you've had an issue with Cyberpunk. What the fuck, dude? What am I supposed to be doing? Cyberpunk.
That's not right.
Oh my god.
What do we have here?
I don't know.
Can't see anything.
Yeah, the shooting was not great. It was all right. It's just a game that does everything, you know, okay to mediocre. Not, I feel like it's the same thing. Okay to bad. Like, that's what it is. At its absolute core, the game is playable. And there is things to do in that game. Right. I mean, here's the thing, and here's the biggest issue I think this game has, is the fact that, right, the exploration is non-existent. Alternate vision node required. Maybe I need to... the exploration is not,
Do you know what these are?
it doesn't exist, right? Like, it's just like fast traveling from one end of the world to another, and like, he perfectly summed it up where it's like there's this awesome shipbuilding mechanic, and it's like you don't even want to be on your ship. Being on your ship actually ruins
Better keep tabs on this one.
the game because it just slows down the actual gameplay, which the gameplay is just moving from point A to point B and talking to people and maybe shooting some people on the way. There's nothing that makes the game like out there. And you know, I've seen a lot of like comments of people talking about Baldur's Gate 3, and you know, I saw some stupid take on Twitter like, this game, you know, here's gameplay of Baldur's Gate 3 and here's gameplay of Spider-Man 2. And it's like, I don't know if anyone's I don't know if anyone's specifically like saying Baldur's Gate should be Game of the Year because it has the flashiest combat. And like, don't get me wrong, I love Spider-Man's combat, and I agree that Spider-Man's combat is awesome. But if we are going based off one aspect of the video game, which is combat, then like, yes, I can see why, you know, people would think Spider-Man should win because it has flashy combat that's fun to play, and that's awesome. But like Baldur's Gate 3, the difference is you can find like 10 people, and 10 different people found 10 different solutions, and there's just more to the game. And I think Spider-Man's number one flaw is the game is it's like, here's what you can do, and that's it, and that's fine. It's a story game. I don't have a problem with it being a story game, and I don't even think that should, take it away from being able to be a Game of the Year winner, because, I see a lot of people saying, talking shit about Spider-Man being like, oh, Sony all they make is movie games. And it's like, no, what they do is they make games with really good stories, and the cutscenes tend to be, cinematic. Like, that is what makes a lot of really great games, and that's awesome. But it's not the only thing. And I think Baldur's Gate 3 kind of encapsulates the other parts of video games that don't get talked about as much. Which is like, you can have a game that looks great and, has a like amazing like movie quality story, but but I think the biggest issue is Spider-Man is like, there's about 30 hours worth of gameplay if you do absolutely everything, and that's it. Where Baldur's Gate, it's like, yeah, there's like 30 hours just in the like first like 10 minutes, and you have so many choices in so many different ways, and everybody's gonna experience the game differently. And I think that's awesome. Like, I am not a turn-based combat guy at all, but like, I'm not playing that game for the combat. I'm playing it for everything else that it does. Not saying that the combat's bad, it's just not my cup of tea. But no, yeah, and I think that, there are games that are well written, which tend to be the Sony games, God of War, Last of Us, Spider-Man. Horizon really isn't well written, so I don't really count it in there. And all these games, they're very similar, the third-person action games with, very cinematic cutscenes, and, that's Sony's thing. And to me, that's okay, because for the most part, it always fucking works. But it does not mean that it's the be-all, end-all. I don't know. I'm reading fucking shit on Twitter, so. And I know Ian has decided to forgive the completionist. I see a lot of discourse online, disagreeing, agreeing. Some people are willing to be like, oh, okay, he explained everything. A lot of people are like, he didn't really explain anything. I finally did watch the video, and I don't know. I really don't know where I stand on it. I see a lot of people kind of, there's nothing to forgive. I don't understand. He didn't do anything. Well, that's kind of the thing. He didn't do anything. He didn't. He waited until someone said something for him to pay that amount. And he did lie about the money going somewhere, and it wasn't going there. Multiple times. It's not like a one-time instance where he said, oh, yes. Like, I understand that you're a fan of the completionist, and that's fine, but I mean, I'm not going to start a thing, but I will say I've watched all the videos, and I know you haven't. So the argument there is you're saying one thing, and you're going on the completion side, which is fine. I don't know really what the takeaway is completely. I don't care. I just was making a comment on it because I was talking about a bunch of different things. But, I've caught up a lot of videos, and I really don't know. I do think that, like, at the end of the day, I 100% do not think the completionist was doing something purposefully I mean, that's fine. I mean, essentially, the completionist said, I have receipts, and then didn't show any actual receipts. I did watch his response. I watched the response. I watched the responses to his response. I've watched the videos before, and from then, I mean, did you actually go to every single link, or you look at, like I'm not gonna have this argument with my chat because I love my chat. I think it's just a difference in opinion. Where am I going? I mean, I watched the video that went over it. Of course, I didn't read the links. I don't care either way.
Well, this is Don's drugs.
But
Second floor. Now we just gotta get up there.
okay. Oh. Come on. I mean, that's fine. I guess we'll find out. I don't only care that he's getting accused of shit. I don't care either way. You know, it's funny. You're so quick to judge, like, me watching these videos, but the truth is, you guys watched the completionist video, and you didn't watch the other videos. And yet, I'm the one with the misinformation, because I watched all of the videos and actually, like, made a decision on my own, not just, like, what Gerard says. But if it was anything else... But if it was anything else, I would be blamed for not watching all the videos. But because I actually did watch all the videos, now it's like, well, the videos you watched are wrong. I mean, here's the thing. It'll all come out eventually. That's my thought process. Oh, fuck. I'm not getting into a fight over the fucking completionist. I'm still going to watch his videos even if he fucking killed somebody. That's what I said the other day. Because I don't really care. I like his videos. What he does on... outside of that is up to him. Right. Yes, but you understand, and this is the last thing I want to say, you understand that, like, regardless if they got their math wrong, I don't know... Every single claim that was made in those videos, I don't agree on, and that's what I want to talk about. But the idea that Gerard did nothing wrong, except the fact that he is known for about 2 years that the charity was not donating money, and then continued to advertise that they were giving money to specific charities, but they weren't, and yet he had no problem advertising and saying in multiple facts, since he admitted on camera when he knew. And now he's like, oh, I'm sorry if I potentially misled people. He didn't potentially mislead people. He straight up said, this is what we're doing with the money, knowing that they weren't doing that with the money. So it's just a situation where it's like, it's fine, but there are a lot of people that are upset with the fact that he said he was doing one thing and he didn't. Whether the math was wrong or right. And I've said this before, I don't think he fucking stole the money. Right, and I understand that. But he also explained that he didn't know about this. And then when he found out, he wanted to do something about it, and then continued to lie about where the charities were going. But they hadn't found a charity. So he said, we're giving the money to the Liam charity. But they're not giving the money to the Liam charity. They haven't decided where it's going. But they're telling people that their money is going to the Liam charity. But it's not. It's not going anywhere. So they should have said, we have, this is the problem we've come to, that, we're trying to donate it all in one chunk. Okay, you watched the video. Congratulations. You didn't watch the other videos, so you only have his fucking wording of it, which, trust me, his video is not going to be, here's what I did wrong. Why do I give money to charity? Because I am a charity. I'm trying to get to the apartments. Where the hell am I going? Okay, fine. The completionist is wrong, and everybody else, he's right, and everybody else is wrong, and you didn't watch the other videos, so you don't know the other half of it, but because you watched the completionist video, you're right. When did he lie about anything he claimed about? He literally lied about the fact that the money was being donated to charity, to specific charities, when it wasn't. Him saying... No, his explanation is saying, I'm sorry that I misled you to think that we were donating to charity. And then specifically... Okay, yeah, great conversation with you making up your mind, and I can't have my own version of it. Okay. This is gonna be something else. Okay, you said you watched them both. So when did he lie about anything that was claimed about him? I was explaining that. I literally was explaining it. Where I said he claimed that that he did not know where the money was going, right? He did not know that the money was not being donated. In the original video, on the call, he said, oh my god. I'm not doing this fucking thing. Watch all the videos and then we can have a discussion. But you don't want to watch all the videos, you just want to be right. And you want to say I'm wrong. But you didn't watch all the videos, so you don't have all the information, you have his side of it. I've watched all the videos, so at least I have an understanding of both sides' arguments. You don't have an understanding of both sides' arguments because you're going off of what people on fucking Twitter or Reddit said, and then what Gerard said because you watched his. So you are taking him at face value without listening to other people. Which is what you're saying that I'm doing. What claims in the original video did he not address and respond? I didn't say he didn't address it. I'm saying his addressing of it was factually incorrect. Here, I'm going to show one video, and because I'm done with this fucking game. The game sucks my ass. I'm going to put one video on, and we'll see what the agreement is. I should have saved, probably. I guess next year I'll be going. What claims from the original video did he not address in his response? Okay. He addressed almost all of the original videos. Yes, he addressed them. I agree. I agree that he addressed the claims in this video. What the fuck is she watching? But just because he addressed them does not mean that the... Okay. Alright, guys. Check in the next